If we really consciously walk every day and think in this way, how the functioning is going on, it helps us to separate out. Because we never analyze this way. Suppose you are walking in the street, you are talking to a person, you are seeing something, you are interested in something. If you put this formula, how it is functioning, then you can easily separate out. It's all happening because of the proximity of the cell, the great cell, but it is subtler and subtler and more powerful, more powerful. As you go to the subtler level, it is more powerful, and the grosser level, it is less powerful.
These are questions, Swami. So first my mind was going to thinking about, like the mind indecisiveness in terms of, our political situation, and we read all these conflicting things. But then I'm thinking, what about, do we use that in our quest for the spiritual, like the mind being indecisive? Do we use that trying to get it, seeing, is that understanding that?
Yeah, we do that. That's why, yes, we do that, because that's why we go to people and put questions. What is question means what? We are trying to understand. No, we are all doing that, and entire spiritual science is that, based on questioning and trying to understand the confusion of the mind, the indecisive idea of the mind, to make it decisive.
So right now, this part of me that's talking to you, this is the mind, not the buddhi.
Yeah, if you have understood something, that is your buddhi. If it is not, then it is mind. It's so close, sometimes it changes its position.
Since intellect is close to buddhi and Atman, and it has more control, it doesn't mean that it's more evolved. The person that has a greater intellect doesn't mean that person is more involved, right?
He is involved because through the intellect only, he uses that intellect for the gain in the world. The naked name, fame, power, position, crookedness, manipulating. They do these things in a bad way, and good way. They become liberal. They find means how to help people, how to do something good for others. Intellect is a great force in our life.
But isn't it being controlled by the world too, if it's going after?
It will control, but you will not be controlled. World is controlling all the time. There's nothing new. We are controlled by the world from our every day we open our eyes until now. We are controlled by the world.
So only if we step out.
We all have to think that yes, I am in this problem, but I will have to get out of it. And what is the other way? This scripture says that you understand how it is happening. If you know this step by step it is happening, it is a 5 layers. Think. Panchakosha. We are talking about all the time Panchakosha. 5 kosha. Kosha means the 5 sheets. One, that is the body sheet, senses in the body. And then you go to the energy. Without calorie, we eat all this calorie. And then mind and intellect and ego. 5. Body. Then what? Annomaya, pranamaya, manomaya, vijnanamaya, anandamaya. That is the 5. The anandamaya means ego. Because that is very close. That's why this ananda means joy. See, every day we go to deep sleep, we drop off all our other 4 identity. Nothing we actually goes away. See, I am sleeping. My hand does not go away somewhere, my leg does not fly away somewhere. It is all here. But I, the person who am now thinking I am this, in the deep sleep, I disown this. There is no identification. See, this is called spiritual life. Spiritual life is disidentification. Not that the world will vanish into the heaven or some go away anywhere. It is your disidentification. As you disidentify with your physical body, and that's why your dream world, your mental world is your world. You live in that, in the dream. And again, when the mind goes to sleep, that means you disidentify with the mind and intellect. What happens? There remains that peaceful place. That's called Anandamaya Kos. That's why everyone, when they sleep, they are so happy. But what is the source of happiness? Your food. No one is feeding you. No one is entertaining you. There is no music going on. There is no dancing, singing going on. No party going on. But what? How do you get joy? This is the point to meditate upon every day. That's called the Anandamaya. Ananda means the bliss, joy, that joyful place. Why joy comes? Because you have gone disidentifying all these limiting things and you have touched, gone very close. But you cannot merge there. Had you merged, then you will be samadhi. But that cannot be that cannot happen in sleep. Then you have to sit and meditate day and night, day and night, day and night, and disidentify with body, mind, etc., and touch that ground. In one day you touch, then you are samadhi. That's our whole life struggle. The main point is how we can disidentify ourselves with this body, mind. And we are doing that. It is not an unknown affair. Mind it. We talk Vedanta is too tough. Vedanta is not too tough. You are doing that unconsciously every day you are doing. Disidentifying with everything. This house, this building, your accounts, money, your wealth, your poverty, your education, everything you just shed off. It is like shedding, like the snake. But it does, it's skin. When they give up their old skin, it gives up. So we give up unknowingly every night and we feel joy. We call I slept well, I was very happy. With that happiness came from Anandamaya. Ananda, there is Almayat means Prachurja. Or Vikararthe. Two ways the Mayat Pratyaya is used. Anyhow, that's a Sanskrit terminology. So this point is that, so that is the truth, not this one. And we are living in this, okay, we are living, identified with this, and we are getting its blows, knocks and blows every day. Its joys, its sufferings, its pain. You'll have to have it. You don't want it, disidentify. As you disidentify in your dream, asleep, when you are suppose that day when that bombing was going on, well, suddenly some people found, oh my God, what is going on? We also where did I go? I was in Washington DC. So we had gone to see some hospital or somewhere. And we saw suddenly bombing. So had I not known, I was very happy and joyful, chit-chatting. And now seeing that, we get involved into it. Is it not? So when you don't involve, things are happening. But you are not involved. It is not your problem. So it is our involvement and how to disassociate with that and go to our own self. We are not dying there. We are alive, but we are alive in our real self. I think this is the point, is it not?
We're supposed to be focused within or without. Looking out, we're seeing all the mess and getting all involved. But if we're looking inside at Buddhis and various sweet things.
We can do that. No, when we are doing that, now we can think. Yes, I am talking to you. Now I can think. What is happening? These are all external. External means what? The sense is working, this. Connection is there. Just you can keep your eyes open and think. You can penetrating eye will work with it. I am seeing, I am experiencing. It is cold, it is heat, it is happiness, it is misery, it is pleasure, it is pain. I am experiencing. Go on. How the experience is happening. Sense object, senses, carrying, going to this mind with the intellect, saying it is hot. Unless intellect says it's hot, you don't understand it is hot.
So you're saying you look out, but
You look out, that's why. You look out that way. When whole day you can do meditation, this Vedanta practice, and close and see, who am I? Go down deep, both ways. With eyes open, with eyes closed. Then it can be practiced. It can be practiced if you want. And it's very, not very unusual. We do that, we are doing that, but we are not aware of it. Unconsciously we are doing.
Awareness is part
Of consciousness. Our awareness is a part of getting out of the trouble.
so it's
If we are not aware, even if the insects live in dirty things, they are happy with that. One day they will understand it is not good. Then they will try to come out.
so. But in terms of the buddhi, intellect, mind, where does awareness?
Awareness is buddhi, but it is everywhere because consciousness percolates everywhere.
So awareness.
But as soon as we are aware more, then our awareness will grow and we will understand. It appears to be so real because the consciousness is infiltrated here. It is percolated into it. That's why Ramakrishna said the world is permeated with God. He says, like the rainy season, when rain comes, floods, the whole, every bit of the earth. What is this one? Computer got a call. Hey, take care of it. অফ করে দাও, সব অফ করে দাও, হয়ে গেছে, আমার ক্লাস হয়ে গেছে, ক্লাস অফ করে দাও। Anyhow, so okay, let us